Hello, everybody, and welcome to the day. I hope you're having a wonderful one and it's treating you right. It's me, Zafer, and I'm here to bring you another podcast to start off your week, and I hope it's a great one. What I talk about here is just a little bit of me, my thoughts on remixing, listening to music, the passion in artists, how it inspires me, and much more. I think it'll be valuable if you're a music artist or a fan of the scene in general. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love you as usual. Let's jump right in. Good morning. Welcome to the week, everybody. It's me, Zafer. I hope you're having a wonderful day today and everything's going good. It's been a pretty busy weekend, so you have to pardon my silence on the weekend. I've been kind of wrapped up in taking care of a remix contest that kind of sprung up on me. And, I've been making a lot of music and stuff, so it was kind of one of those things where I just kind of enjoyed the challenge. So I went ahead and opened up my DAW opened up. And usually I don't even do remixes. I don't even like doing remixes that often because I end up changing the remix like too much. I feel like I do that a lot. So it's kind of rare that I like to accept remixes, but I don't really mind it either. It's one of those things where I don't mind the challenge of the remix. It's just that I know most other people aren't, they probably don't want it like changed so much. I'm not really sure. So, that's kind of like my idea on remixes. I'm not really like fond of doing them. That's why you don't really see them too much from me, because I just prefer to do original works. But this remix has actually kind of taught me a lot. It really, first of all, taught me to, it helps to have like a fresh set of ears, like from another musician or another music listener to listen to your stuff. So sending it out and just, having to critique it in their own words. You don't have to take it all like to heart or anything, but, they can help you identify some like problems that you may not be able to see. So, shout out to Dream to Breathe for that. And, he gave me some input on it, and I appreciated that. I'm actually like, I'm really looking forward to him and his journey into the Melo Prog scene. I have my eyes on like what's going on, even if I'm not like talking. I'm looking around, and I see a lot of like potential in a lot of people. Also, these remix contests, submissions, they're really great. I'm gonna have a tough time, I know that for sure. It's gonna be rough, but it's all right. I like it. I like it because it's a lot of music. Yeah, a lot of music for a lot of progressive house, a lot of music coming in, and that's amazing to me. I'm really excited to be able to be a part of this. This is really it. I know I've said that before, but I am, because there was a lot of hate, I guess, surrounding this. And I do remember, like, a lot of the hate really doesn't seem to be from the fan base. It seems to be from other sources. Because one time, not long ago, like a month or two back, this guy hits me up on Instagram, and he's like, hey, he sends me a DM, and he's like, hey, man, I love your music. I always send people to your Soundcloud whenever I want to listen to melodic progressive house, even though it's a dead genre. Like, he threw that even though it's a dead genre in at the end. And I got offended, really. And I don't really get offended by stuff. I don't really get upset either, but this time I did. I got offended, and I just kind of just told him off, like, hey, man, first of all, you're a music artist, like, why would you ever call somebody else's genre that they're working in dead? So I had to throw that at him, and then I was like, I'm passionately working hard as I can in this genre, regardless of whether you believe it's alive or dead. I'm working on it. So it's just like that's the worst thing you could do is go to somebody who's living, eating, and breathing it, and be like, "Oh yeah, what you're doing is dead." You know. So it was like a slap in the face, and a lot of people have kind of done it before. Like I've heard a lot of other artists say it, other label managers or something, like people on the scene have mentioned it, and basically it just casted it out, and it's kind of sad because the music's beautiful, and there's like, I don't know, disgruntled people or something that just want to resist the growth of it, and it's fine because I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and I'm behind the driver's seat, so to speak. So it's gonna be one of those things where no matter how much like you try to deny it's a thing, you can't really prevent it from happening and being a thing. There's just too many good artists that have been involved and that still create music. Not just myself, but other artists, and there's new artists coming out that want to create this genre. So it's one of those, I think the thing is, it's not that it was considered dead, it's just people weren't giving it any attention. So that's what I'm here for. I want to give it attention. I want us all to give it attention, and I want us all to be comfortable with giving it attention, because it's the same thing for any other genre. You're gonna go see any other genre, and people show love to that genre like for free without even asking. They're always posting this, that song, like we could do the same thing. We don't have to be, like since we're underground, we don't have to be so like, we don't have to hide in the closet, so to speak, of the genres, and not come out like, hey, this is a melodic progressive house. So I think that real big deal here is attention, attention and then support. So if you are a fan of this genre and you do support this, and this is something you do like, you liking and posting and sharing and just creating content alongside of us artists is really would help us out. That it helps the genre out a lot, because it shows the world that, that there's people out here supporting it. So if somebody's sharing my stuff, which you guys do, thank you so much, but people are sharing my stuff and things like that, it's giving the genre itself love. Even if the guys that listen to it aren't gonna like come and listen to me, they'll find somebody in this genre for sure. There's so many great artists and musicians, period, in the world, but just in this genre, period, there's a lot of talent, pure talent inside of these artists that aren't like super energetic as like classic progressive house can be. There's a world of artists that are like that fit comfortably inside of this. So I believe it's great for us to express that and not be ashamed or afraid to give it attention, so that no matter what, you can't really toss a genre in the grave, because it's like once you ignite that spark inside of people, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, especially when it's received the way it was received. So not just me, that's the beautiful thing. Like I thought I was kind of alone in the way I felt in this, the way that the music kind of really uplifted me and motivated me to get up and do something. So it's not that, it's really cool that other people feel the same way in so many words, that they've had similar kind of life-changing experiences from this music. And I believe that's amazing. And I believe that it's worth pushing some effort, some time, some passion, some of your life into it. If you have it, if you have the life to put into it, and that's one of the things for me where I don't want to put my life into something that doesn't resonate with me. If it doesn't resonate with me, I don't want to put my life into it like it needs to at this point in my life, as a music artist, as a person, as a human being. I can't be doing something that's just for money, like you could do anything for money, you can go to any job and work. So doing something that makes sense, that resonates, is very important to me, and this aligns with my passion, with my direction. It's definitely something I look forward to, and I wake up every morning ready to do some melodic progressive house work. This weekend I was kind of lazy. I kind of took a break from streams because, number one, I can't stream the work on the remix contest because they said you can't post it on your platforms until the winner's been announced. So you'll just have to wait a little bit, probably like a month, and I'll post it on my Soundcloud and stuff when they allow me. Whether I win or not, it's no biggie. And that's the cool thing about the remix. Like, I really don't care about winning, but it's like, at least I'm gonna throw a melodic progressive house submission up in there, and if it's good, it's good. If not, it's not. But of course I'll give it my best producer try, but I'm not like, my career is not hanging on me winning this contest or not. It's not at all, but it's just a good challenge, and I do think we should pursue that, kind of like the live streaming thing, and making me sit down and kind of work on it in front of an audience. It's helping me be more proactive with the creation itself. So I do strongly recommend that if you're an artist. Is maybe you don't have to stream it, but try recording it. Try just recording your screen and then go back and watch it. I've done that a few times to my own self, just to see, like, what do I lag at? What slows me down in my flow? And you'll be able to identify some things, really easily. It's like watching a replay, I guess, of anything else, like any game or anything. You watch your inconsistencies, or where you slow down at, or what your problems are. So it's a very strong exercise. It's very stressful to probably do it live, but you could definitely do it with just record it. You don't have to show it, but record it, or even jump into Discord and share your screen in Discord and let other producers tune in, and you can probably talk shop with them about it. Like, there's ways there's always a way to kind of look at your music and analyze it, and I think with the streaming and stuff, it's helped me kind of be proactive as creating more, fluidly, as far as not slowing down so much for no reason. Like now, it's more like slowing down just to get up and take a break and do something, not trying to distract myself, like looking at other tabs, opening windows and stuff. My version of distraction is more, talking to the chat. So it's that kind of thing where you can kind of work it into your life. You can work it into your passion. You can work your passion into everything that you want to do. If you just kind of be patient with yourself, don't rush your process. Really try to, learn what you want to learn, and then take off when you're ready, so to speak. But I think there's a lot of honor really in the journey, in the come up, so to speak. And I do think it's okay for us to show that, for us to present that to the world, like, hey, we're starting out, but we're gonna make it, like, we're gonna make music, and we're gonna start from ground zero, and here we go. And a lot of fans kind of sign on to you early and stick around or not, but it's cool because you'll be able to kind of record your journey and look back and be like, wow, that was my first track, and this is what I was like. This is, my posting was so cringe or whatever, however you want to say it. It's worth, it's worth looking back at all that, and then seeing like the messages you get from stuff that's you thought were lost in the sauce, that was lost in the past of new releases, but somebody still kind of goes through your old catalog every now and then and looks at your stuff and hooks you up, and it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So I think it's worth, because some songs may not be your best songs, and you may be like ashamed of them 5 or 10 years when you're better at mixing, but it really doesn't matter to that guy that hears it. Like, he still likes it. So, a little bravery in your productions goes a long way. And it does take some time, and hopefully with me streaming and with what I'm doing and you guys catching me doing this, you'll understand a little bit more like, hey, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So that gives me confidence, to go into this not knowing what I'm doing, but with an idea. So hopefully you get that, you get the idea from what I do. You get the idea from how I produce and how I create, and of course I'm here along the way to help you out, but really it's the beauty of just being a musician and making music. So I will end this on a very inspiring quote from Dream Debris. He said, "I'll make music anywhere," quote unquote. Wait, no, add those quotes back. "I'll make music anywhere. I'll even make music in the dirt." And I know it was like he said it as a joke, like he was just being funny, like I'll make music whenever the feeling hits me. But I resonated with that because it's like, man, if I was somehow like stuck out in the desert with just a phone and some headphones, I would make music out there in the dirt, in the desert. Just I would do it 100,000%. Like I totally agree. Like no matter where I'm at in my life, if I got to use my phone to create it, if I got to use, I don't know, anything, I got to make the music. And that's how I know for sure. I know for sure that I'm a musician. This is my life. This is my passion. It's sound. And that's a great thing to be sound about because, it could change in 10 years. We mature and change, but to finally find something in your life that you've settled on that is equilibrium for your soul is good. So much love to you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day, beautiful rest of your morning. Go ahead and let me know what you thought about this episode of the podcast. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you'd like to hear. Tell me what artists you'd like to hear from. Maybe I could reach out and get them on the podcast. Lots of exciting things coming up in the future as well. I've got a lot of interesting people jumping in the Discord. So if you haven't heard already, we have a Discord. It'll be in the comments. Jump in the Discord and come be a part of this. It's a growing family, and I am excited. Every day I tune in and look at it, it's always growing. So come be a part of this growing family of melodic progressive house. We're all figuring it out. We're all new, but it's 100% worth. And we appreciate it. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you being a part. Commenting, sharing, tweeting at me. Let me know what you thought about it. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you all later. And thank you so much for chilling with the breeze. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. I really appreciate it. If you could tweet at me at Zephyr on Twitter, letting me know what you thought about it, I would so appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.